friends of a friend, you know. Every time I give in and go out, I get burned.
Well, you shallow pig, and looks aren't everything.
Well, I'm not talking about their looks. Their looks are fine. It's what they consider dinner conversation drives me crazy. You remember that last one I got nailed with a couple of weeks ago, that bacteriologist?
Oh.
We went out to eat, and all through dinner she kept telling me what kind of fungus and bacteria is in everything I eat. You know, it was like eating fungus flambe.
Listen, don't complain to me, man. On my last outing, I ended up at a fundraiser for isotopes. I'm telling you, I don't care if this Lisa girl looks like the Helen of Troy. I'm not going anywhere near her.
Yeah, well, I'm not going near her either, but it's definitely your turn to tell Murray no.
All right. I tell you what. I'm sick and tired of these fights, okay? I'm gonna go out with the girl.
You will?
Yes, I will. I'm serious. I'm gonna go out. Look, it's gonna be a lot better off. It's gonna go by a lot faster, and the grief will be over a lot quicker. If I just do this thing for her and forget about it.
That's
no
great.
more fighting.
No more fighting.
Fighting?
Huh?
Oh, you guys are fighting over who's going to take Lisa out tonight, aren't you?
Oh, you heard her.
How'd you know?
Well, I knew you guys would change your mind once you got a look at that picture of her that I left up here.
Picture? What picture?
Where, you actually asked the girl for a picture of herself?
I can't believe you did that.
Well, looks aren't everything, right?
Oh, well, no, they're not everything.
But sometimes it's nice to have a face to go with a name. So I left this picture of her here with a mail. Well, didn't you say I left it right here?
Was it?
Do you think it
What did you want? Would you put under something?
Well, I don't know. What?
Excuse me. Is this the picture you're talking about, Murray?
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, now, you know something that's cheap? That's really cheap. You're actually thinking of changing your mind based on a photograph of the girl? You know something? I have a hard time looking you in the eye. Murray, you tell Lisa I'm going to be there, no problem.
I don't believe you. You're calling me cheap? And Murray, what are you doing asking her for a picture? What's she going to think of us?
Well, she asked for a picture of you guys.
She did?
Yeah.
Well, what's she doing, checking us out like used cars? Is she serious?
That's disgusting. Who'd she pick?
Well, actually, she couldn't make up her mind. She said that both of you were, well, interesting looking. But anyway, she only really cares about your personality, right?
Yeah, now that she can stomach our looks.
Well, listen, this is what I did, and I think it's a great idea. I made dinner reservations for all 5 of us, you see. That way we'll all go, and it won't be like, 2 people out on a date with all those tensions. And it'll be just 5 friends having a bite to eat, right? And that way if sparks should happen to fly, well, c'est la vie, right? Come on, let's get ready.
Well, she is awfully pretty.
What if she turns out to be a bacteriologist?
Then I won't eat dinner.
I'm really glad that you both could make it.
Thank you. Well, we are too.
So, Lisa, thank you very much. What do you do for a living?
I'm a music teacher at a community college.
You're a teacher? You're a teacher of music? Oh, that's wonderful. That's great.
Yeah, I love it. I love all kinds of music. That's why I was so excited when Carla said we were coming here tonight. I really enjoy any kind of live entertainment. And even if it's hokey, I'm a great audience.
That's great. Actually, I used to write music.
Really?
Well, it was a long time ago, but I actually used to write quite a lot.
Cody, you could barely tune your guitar.
Have you dug any of your old things out of your trunk lately?
No, I haven't, but I know I should. I really should.
You really should. You never know what you'll find.
Besides a dead cat?
Look, you were jealous. You were jealous. If you can remember back that far, you always wanted to be able to sing, but you couldn't.
Neither could you.
Well, that's why I became a writer.
I saw her through the net as she spiked me the ball. In bikini and sandals, she wasn't too tall. He wrote that.
Well, that was an early one, you know?
They all sounded alike.
Beach music was all the same back then.
Hello.
Hey. Hi, Carla. How are you?
Hi, Carla. How are you?
Hi.
Carla, you look terrific.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, you'll never guess where we just were. Carla took me backstage and actually introduced me to the star of the show. I mean, it was really boss. It was great. And we went into the dressing room. I saw him put his makeup on, and he's a great guy. He gave me this. Yeah, and the best part about it all was that he has an autographed picture on his wall of himself with you down.
You down. Isn't that something, Murray?
Listen, Carla, this guy we're seeing tonight, he's a pretty big star, right?
Well, apparently. I mean, I've got him booked into the club for the next 2 weekends, and all of his engagements are sellouts, thank God. I thought I was going to lose my job over the last booking I made.
Oh, yeah, the hypnotist.
Yeah.
Boy, that was really sad.
Yeah.
You know, he hypnotized everybody to fall asleep, and then he couldn't get them to wake up again.
Well, Carla, I don't think you have to worry tonight. This place is packed.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And now, direct to you from the island paradise of Hawaii, the Polynesian troubadour, Frankie Kahana!
Frank Kahana came to town a-riding on a kayak, wearing lace of purple haze. He built the girl was a grass shack.
Very much. Thank you, thank you. Now I'd like to come down and mingle among you, get to know you as well as you've come to know me. Because you see, in the islands, people come...
We're not in the islands.
...over the world.
Don't tell anybody. You'll start a riot.
It's a shame, but we're all sold out. There's another show at 10 o'clock, though. Hello, gentlemen. Can I have reservations?
You ready?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm fine. I'm okay.
What about your lip?
Oh my gosh, are you all right?
Oh, we're fine here. It's fine.
Well, not really.
Is your lip okay? I wonder what all this is about, anyway.
They were after Kahana.
What happened to Frankie? Where is he?
Well, check in, brother.
Oh, come on, Frankie. You must have some idea who those people were.
I'm telling you, I don't know who they are.
Well, they sure seem to know you.
Yeah, I get all kinds of people in these shows. You put Frankie Kahana on the bill, and they're coming in from all over the world, okay?
Well, he's got a point, guys. There was an awful good cross-section of people in that room, and reservations are hard to come by.
These guys were trying to kill you. You understand that, right?
Hey, that's the price you pay being a celebrity, man. You take a look at Sinatra, okay? He travels with a full complement of bodyguards. Springsteen, same thing. Maybe I ought to have my contract changed, huh?
I don't think you understand what's going on. You probably already got a new contract put out on you by somebody else. Have you got that? Those guys are professionals. Chances are they're going to be back for you and your 2-drink minimum real soon.
Listen, I appreciate what you guys are doing, okay? And I get the feeling like you're not trying to catch a ride on a comet, like a lot of people are with a rising star. But these two guys were two people jealous of my position, of my talent. I mean, let's face it, guys, I'm deaf to chicks.
Look, this is not some guy who got upset about his girlfriend going gaga over your rendition of Under My Thumb.
Hey, that's a showstopper.
Yeah? So is a bullet.
This is awful. This is just awful. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Carla, we're going to help you, aren't we, guys? We're going to...
It isn't going to be easy. The cops don't even have anything to go on. The parking lot attendant didn't even get a license number of the car those guys were in. It's a real dead end.
What is everyone getting so excited about? It's no big deal.
It is, too, a big deal, you stupid lump of lava. I could lose my job over this. Don't you get it? My manager expects me to book acts that bring in revenue, not ones that redecorate the main dining room.
Carla, baby, sweetheart, you saw that house tonight. It was packed. A few more nights of sold-out shows, your manager's not gonna care diddly about a few broken glasses. I promise you. Hey, listen, you guys come check my show out again. Next time's on Frankie. Ciao, brother.
Did you hear this? Do you hear what he just said? Ciao, brother. Is that his only comment in all of this? Is ciao, brother?
It doesn't come as a big surprise.
Look, we've got to do something. Carla could lose her job, guys, you know? I mean, especially if next weekend when Frankie does his act, the same thing happens.
Or he doesn't show up at all. I mean, like it or not, he did sell out, and I don't know where I'm going to find another act like this at the last minute.
Have you ever heard any of Cody's songs?
Look, Carla, maybe the three of us could run down something on our own. If nothing else, we'll keep an eye on Frankie till he finishes the gig. How's that sound? Huh?
I think that sounds really nice.
Thank you.
Well, what do you say, Carla? Give us a shot?
Well, if you don't mind,
No, not at all. We'd be
No
glad
problem at all.
I would really appreciate it. Thanks a million, guys.
I can see right away you guys come here to jerk my chain.
Mr. Lamana.
No, Mr. Lamana, me. You come here to jerk my chain. I can see you're alone. And that tells me be upset, Tommy. Be upset because they didn't do what you tell them to do. So be upset, Tommy.
That guy had some kind of help.
Well, maybe I should go out and hire the help, huh? Now, what is so hard about going out and picking up a pineapple with a goofball print shirt and Tom Jones pants? What, huh?
We could have killed him, no problem.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no problem for you. But big problem for boss man. I don't want him killed. Not yet. But I want him, you understand? I want him. This was supposed to be an easy job. Bing, bang, boom, and we're off the mainland. But it's turning out to be the Manhattan Project. Now get out and get him! Bring me that Fruit Loop! And kill anybody who gets in your way!
Hey, Cody, we got him.
Yeah, huh?
Where are you?
I'm in here, you guys. I'm in here.
Oh, this is great. Listen, Carla gave us the reservation list from last night, so that this way we could check for someone who might have snapped off a picture of the guys who tried to hit Frankie.
Sure, with all those bulbs going off, somebody must have got something.
Yeah, but I got a feeling those guys got there minutes before the attack.
What makes you say that?
Because anybody with a weapon and a grudge against Frankie Kahana would have never made it through Ricky Tikki Time and Tiki Tiki Hut.
Well, that was my favorite number.
Of course it was, Murray.
What's in the box?
Yeah.
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
What's in the box? Was it got some sentimental value or something?
It's just a box, okay? I collect boxes. Now, come on, we got a lot of names to go through here. Let's get going.
Was it an empty box? What is it? What's in the box?
I didn't know you.
What's in the box? Let me see what's in the box.
Will you forget it? Just knock it off about the box.
What's in the box? That's all. Let me just see. You have to be so sensitive about it for crying out loud. Let's see. What do we got
Look,
here?
it's music.
All these little whole notes of yours? It's cute.
Sandals.
In the sand.
And
I saw my ex-baby through the volleyball net. Are you serious?
All right, okay. Hey,
Look at
thank
I
you.
saw my
Thank you, Murray. Thank you both very much. Now, we got a lot of work to do here. Are we going to do this case or not?
Okay,
kinda
all right,
catchy,
listen. All right, listen, here's the deal. Murray and I, we're going to check out these names, okay? Now, what I need you to do is I need you to go over to Frankie's place, stake it out, and make sure nothing happens to him, okay?
Yeah,
Come on.
see you later.
Hey, wait a minute. How come I got to go stake out Frankie's house?
Because I think all you music people should stick together.
The sand, where we walk hand in hand, our two sandals in the sand, where we played and we tanned. I saw
Get out, you bum, and never come back!
volleyball net. I spiked it low, but I could not forget.
excuse me, sir. Is this Frankie Kahana's room?
Well, it was, but no autographs today. He said once his fans found out where he was.
That's okay. I'm not a fan. See, I'm here to deliver sheet music to him. Do you know where he went?
I think back to Hawaii.
Hawaii?
He said he couldn't stay any one place too long. No matter how hard he tried to stay incognito, the fans found him. I respect that. A big star like Mr. Kahana, not wanting to spend all his money in those Beverly Hills hotel.
When did he tell you he was going to Hawaii?
Last night. Wants to help out a friend. Do a couple of shows for a guy who got sick. Don Ho.
Don Ho called him? Called him here?
Yeah, on that phone right there.
You saw this?
No, but it's the only phone here. Talk about a nice man.
Don Ho?
Frankie Kahana. Gave me and the missus free tickets to his show and 2 packages of chocolate-covered macadamia nuts. They charge $4 a box for those things at the airport.
Isn't that something? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Frankie Kahana came to town, riding on a pride.
Wait. I want to talk to you about this. Wait. Okay. You win. You do.
I really want to thank you, Mrs. Norbacott, for letting us look at your pictures. You know, you're the 10th person we've seen today.
Should have gone right along to the 11th. Thank you very much.
Well, we know it's a little bit of an inconvenience, but we do
No
appreciate it.
inconvenience at all. More coffee.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah,
Not
why
for
not?
me.
Ask me. What am I going to get out of this? Ask me. I don't know.
Well, sir, you are helping out in a police matter.
What have the police done for me lately? Ask me. I'll tell you. Nothing. I'm a taxpayer. I pay a lot of taxes. Pay their salaries. They're supposed to be public servants. I'm the public. They don't serve me.
Well, I see your point, Mr. Norbacott. Mrs. Norbacott, these are quite lovely pictures. You really are a good photographer, but you ought to check your f-stop. They're a little dark, and you might be able to...
Mary, just turn the pictures. We're looking for the pictures.
Did you see his show? Oh, Frankie was just wonderful.
Yes?
I thought it would be nice for us to go to the show, especially since we've never had a chance to go to Hawaii.
What for? A palm tree? Had one in my backyard. Damn thing died. Does anybody care? I don't.
I always thought we should have gone. Instead, we went to Europe 3 years ago. Now, that was very interesting.
Hey, Nick, I think we've got something here.
Yeah, you're right. That's them. Do you mind if we borrow this photograph?
Oh, certainly.
That's them.
I can have copies made for you.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. You see, we'll just take this and have copies made and bring it all back to you. What do you say?
Give him the one of me from Paris. Hate it. In front of that church.
The cathedral, dear.
Where the guy with the hump hung out.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I figured that. Look, we've got to get this picture back to our lieutenant, okay? We really appreciate your help. Once again, thank you very much.
We really appreciate this, Mrs. Norbacott, and have a good day. You too, Mr. Norbacott.
Huh.
He says thank you.
You met my two friends here. Mr. Yim and Kona.
How do you do?
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good, because that will save us a lot of trouble. You see, I hate trouble. Trouble drives me crazy. And trouble can kill you. Now, where is he?
Who?
Who? Did you hear that? Now, why is it that nobody hears what I'm saying? Now, I know I'm speaking. I recognize my voice. Who? The guy with the patent leather pumps, the guy with the fiberglass hairdo, the guy you work with, that's who.
I don't work with him.
Oh, no? Oh, I suppose this puke you just deliver to him and he sings it, huh? Let's see. I saw my ex-baby through the volleyball net. I spiked it low, but I could not forget. Now, come on. Now, I know he wrote this stuff.
I wrote that.
You think you're tough, don't you, huh? You are real tough. Well, I know you didn't write this stuff. I know it. Because if you did, you wouldn't be copying to it. Now, come on, baby, come on. Talk to me. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose control. And when I do, you're gonna be begging me, yeah, begging me to let you die.
Yes, I know creativity is not something one can simply order from a catalog. And inspiration is a very precious thing indeed. Still, I doubt a nude woman on horseback is what we're looking for. Yes, I'm sorry, but I think your talents are more suited to a bachelor party than to what I have in mind. I didn't know there was a union for ice sculptors, nor do I care.
Nude women on horseback? It's a pretty interesting undercover operation.
It's for the annual policeman's charity ball tonight. Remind me never to be chairperson of anything again, will you please?
Oh, you're a chairperson? Don't you have enough to do around here?
Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can jitterbug. It's a 1940s theme this year.
Oh, jitterbug. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. You know, I love to dance. Do you think there are any tickets left? I'll bet Carla would love to go to that.
No, I'm sure she would, Murray, but that's not the reason why we came here.
Oh, yeah, right.
Look, what we want to find out is there any word on the photograph we gave you?
Bad news just never stops. Our people think they work for a gentleman named Thomas Lamanna. He's the son of Pineapple Pete.
Pineapple Pete? Well, that's an interesting moniker. Did they name him after an island fruit because he's from the islands?
No, it's not because he's from the islands, Murray. It's because Pineapple Pete likes to kill people by taping grenades to their head.
I see the derivation.
And his son's supposed to be just as crazy. If these guys are in town, then I'm worried. I read the report last night. It just said a disturbance at the club. No one seemed to know what it was about.
Well, we don't know any more than you do, Lieutenant, but either Tommy Lamanna caught Frankie Kahana's act and was driven to violence, or Frankie's got something he wants.
Yeah, hopefully Cody's with him right now.
Well, I'll put out an APB on these guys. And you know where I'll be tonight if you come up with anything. Oh, and stop at the sergeant's desk on the way out to pick up your tickets.
Nick, I think I've come up with a good plan of action. I've started by checking all incoming flights from the islands and any hotel check-ins during the last 48 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe Tommy Lamanna didn't expect any trouble since there are no outstanding warrants on him. You know, he may not be hiding.
That's a good idea. You don't worry, there's not a note from Cody or anything, you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I hope he found Frankie and that he's okay.
Murray, are you here?
Oh, yeah, right down here, sweetie, in the computer room. Carla, what's wrong, honey?
What's the matter?
It's over for me, Murray. I'm ruined. Everything I've worked so hard for it.
Ruined? What are you talking about? What happened?
How can I even put it into words?
Let me try. Frankie Kahana?
How did you know?
I just took a wild guess.
Frankie? What about Frankie? What happened? What did he do?
He canceled his appearances this week, and that's what. And straight away is holding me responsible for the money he paid for the Hawaiian decorations and the advertising and those stupid plastic pineapple ashtrays.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't understand that. Why would he do that to you? I mean, he was so enthusiastic about those shows.
Tommy Lamanna wants to kill Frankie, Murray. Frankie knows a lot more about something than he's letting on to.
This guy doesn't know zip. I'm through with this entertainment. Take him out and dump him. And bring me the other bum. I want you to find him somehow. Oh, and do that thing with the grenade. We'll do this one for the old pineapple. My daddy,
He'll get a kick out of it.
Here we are, Nick. This is where Lamont is registered. Hey, wait a minute. Look at that. Doesn't that look like Cody?
Take the gun and see if you can get a clean shot at the tire. Come on, will you? Well, stop swerving. All right, pull over in your dog food.
Better call an ambulance.
All right. Take it easy. Just take it easy, Mike. Take it easy.
Just take it easy. All right, take these steps one step at a time.
Thanks. I really find you.
One step at a time.
Said that I'm going to be sore for a while, but nothing's broken. I
Are
don't
you sure?
even need this.
Oh, okay. You're all right.
Cody.
Oh, hi, Lieutenant.
Hi, how are you feeling?
Oh,
I heard what happened. It's lucky you weren't killed.
yeah, it was rough. But you do what needs to be done, you know.
Well, the nice thing is that the doctor said he's going to be okay. Doesn't even need this.
Great.
Well, of course, when you dive from a speeding car, you never really know what kind of damage you might have done.
You big heroic lug, you.
Well, the unit I dispatched to pick up Lamont and his boys says it's already checked out at the Belvedere. And now that a kidnap victim's escaped, I guess he's going to lay low and get out of town.
I doubt it. Lamont wanted Kahana pretty badly.
What could be so important about a singer, anyway?
Well, that's just it, Lieutenant. Don't you see? I mean, Frankie Kahana isn't really a singer.
Took a beating on the head to make you see that?
Also, his real name is not Frankie Kahana.
Oh, well, that explains why I had such trouble with my computer check. You know, I couldn't figure out why a famous singer from the islands would show no record of any bookings until now.
Wait a minute, what did you find out?
Well, in the midst of being beaten and pummeled to death, I managed to gather from Lamana that Kahana was somehow involved in his bookkeeping or finances or something.
Wait a minute, you mean that Kahana is Lamana's accountant?
Yeah.
Gee, if he found out more than he should have about his finances, then that could explain everything.
Yeah, but what is a bookkeeper doing singing in a nightclub?
Well, that's true.
Do we have any leads at all to Kahana's whereabouts?
Zip.
Zero.
Nada. Cleared out lock, stock, and ukulele.
Let's stay in touch. As soon as anyone hears anything, let me know. I have to get going, and, oh, sorry. Take care of yourself.
I will. Thanks.
I don't believe you.
What? What are you talking about?
For me and Murray, it's leave me alone, I'm fine. But for Joanna, it's when you die from a speeding car, you never know what damage you've done.
Well, you know, it's true. I mean, I don't know. Years from now, I can find out that my sacroiliac, maybe it's hurt.
Cody.
What?
You know, this is going to sound crazy, but...
What?
Well, you know, Kahana must have known that Lamana was looking for him, right? Ever since he left Hawaii.
Yeah.
And yet he shows up here with a great deal of publicity and fanfare. He does this big Polynesian show. Now, what does that tell you about the guy?
The guy's an idiot.
Exactly. My point being, once an idiot, always an idiot.
Or you don't think he'd try performing someplace else?
Come on in. About time you get here. 20 minutes before I'm supposed to go on, you come blowing. Hey. Sorry, I thought you guys were the backup band. So, what's shaking, brother?
Your brains are shaking, that's what's shaking.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about LaManna, Kahana, and those two killers you're hiding from.
I'm not hiding.
Oh, you're not. Now, what's with the sign out front? Who's Danny Alamoana?
Oh, that? Oh, well, you see, that's my real name, and I'm getting back to my roots, you know, kind of a John Cougar Mellencamp thing, you know? So how'd you find me anyway?
Same way LaManna's gonna find you.
Once we realized how
stupid you were.
I mean, to take another booking, even under an assumed name, all I have to do is call the musicians local. Don't you think LaManna's gonna do that?
Lots of people hire backup musicians.
Come on, a ukulele combo and a Samoan slap dancer?
No wonder this town's starving for my kind of entertainment, huh?
What's Tommy LaManna starving for? What do you got on him?
Hey.
What do you got on him?
I don't want nothing to do with him. Listen, I don't want anything to do with him, okay? I just want to get on with my musical career. That's it.
Come on, you're an accountant.
Hey, I just took that job with him because he owns casinos, okay? Rio, Las Vegas, Hawaii. I just wanted to get a chance to audition, to show my stuff, that's all.
Yeah, and while you were working at that job, you just happened to discover something in the books that you shouldn't have seen, right?
Well, I did find out how he was laundering his money from the dope operations through his casinos, so I packed up, took a set of his books, and split, okay?
Wait a minute. You clipped the ledger books that can put LaManna in jail? You did that?
Well, just the duplicates for insurance.
Stupid doesn't even come close, Murray.
You guys don't understand. There's so many people out there that don't know what they're doing, what they should be doing. And I know, man, because I was one of them, miserable like them. Going crazy, counting other people's money up, squinting at ledgers, living a life of misdirected purpose. That's what you call it when you think you're doing what you should, but you're not.
How about a misdirected head? Because that's what LaManna's gonna do to you. He's gonna take your head, he's gonna stick it under your arm.
Yeah. Danny, you got that?
You can call me Frankie. Hey, listen, what do you guys want me to do?
We want you to help us nail LaManna.
I can't do that.
Hey, look at me. You really don't have a choice in the matter.
Frankie, he's hurt a lot of people. You're the only one who can put him away.
Okay, I'll do it. What do you want?
Let's go pick up those ledgers.
Come on in. You the ukulele player?
Yeah.
I hope you know my Honolulu Lulu.
Yeah.
Danny, it's gonna be okay up front. Oh, guys, we got trouble.
Well, if it isn't the star of the show.
What's shaking, brother?
The air in this city stinks. I don't know how you people put up with this. But don't worry. You won't have to breathe it much longer.
I hope you're not gonna start getting hokey. I'm in no condition to dig my own grave.
I let you get away with this levity because you're real tough. And I respect that. You see that man? He held out for you. He convinced me he didn't know where you were.
Listen, Mr. LaManna.
No, you listen. Albert.
Albert?
It grieves me to no end. You're going out and doing this thing to me. Why, Albert, why? I take you in, I give you promotions, I give you raises, I make you head of the accounting department at the Kona Loa. I do all this. It baffles me, Albert. This stupid, ungrateful, moronic wish to die. It baffles me.
If you're just giving me a chance to audition.
Audition you? You are a pencil pusher. You are an accountant. I'm supposed to put you in a nightclub. You pile of spit, you.
Hey, I did real good since I've come to the mainland. Tell him, guys.
I don't think he's interested, Albert.
No. Sing your theme song. You know, Frank Kahana came to town.
He doesn't care, Murray.
I care. I care a lot. Don't I care? I care about every one of my employees. I care so much that I hate it when they don't show me loyalty, when they don't show me respect. But when they're good to me, I'm good to them 10 times over. I give them everything they need. like Mr. Yim here. You see? That's Mr. Yim. Now, he's real good to me. So I'm going to give him a gift, Albert. I'm going to take you and I'm going to give you to him. And I'm going to let him do to you what he likes to do with his knife. You understand? Unless you give me back my books now.
Listen, I never planned to use them against you. I'm just a singer.
You're a dead singer! You're all dead men! Those are my ledgers. You have no right to take them. They're mine. They're mine. Tell him, will you?
He wants his ledgers, Albert.
You hear that? Did you hear that? Huh?
Tommy, why don't you smarten up?
Oh, so you're going to give me a lesson on how to be smart now, huh? Okay, use flashcards because it's going to be a short lesson.
Listen, why do you think Frankie or Albert, whatever the hell his name is, why do you think he hired 3 private detectives? Why do you think he hired us? We hid the books. We split them up 3 ways. That way, when you catch one of us, you don't get everything you need.
Yeah. He's right. If you want those ledgers, you're going to need us to get them for you.
Right.
You're going to need us alive.
Yeah.
You know, Albert, for a stupid jackass, he was smart enough to hire people with brains. So where does it take us now?
Where does it take us? We deal our way out.
That's right, Mr. Lamanna. And I don't think you have a choice. Otherwise, your days of pineapples and palm trees are over. No more fun in the sun. No more warm ocean trade winds blowing in from the beautiful...
Shut up, cockroach! All right. Each one of you return what you stashed. You give me my books, I let you go.
All right, you can start with me. I'll take you to mine first.
Where is it?
Come on, man.
I would just like to thank everyone here tonight who donated their time and money to make this a very special night. So strike up the band and enjoy.
What the hell is this?
This is the Aragon Ballroom. Kahana was going to play here. The books are stashed in the bandstand. Yeah.
Well, go get them. That way, go. There's one exit. Go get it covered.
Oh, Nick, I'm glad you could make it. Who's your friend?
I don't have the slightest idea. Look, we got some major problems here, all right?
Frankie Kahana?
Yeah, Tommy Lamont and his men, they're armed.
Where?
Here.
Here at my dance?
Yeah, here with the dance. What do you know? Look, we gotta be cool about this. These guys don't care about killing innocent people.
Okay, where are they?
I don't know. We split up and we came in there here somewhere.
I'm gonna call in some backup.
All right, good idea.
Police, you're under arrest.
Oh, nice work, Lieutenant.
What's shaking, brother?
And for his finale, a papier-mâché volcano erupted behind the orchestra, spewing macadamia nuts all over the stage. All this while Kahana belted out, "This land is your land," in Hawaiian. Well, the crowd went wild and gave Kahana yet another standing ovation. No one even seemed to mind when earlier in the show, the flame twirler accidentally set off the water sprinklers and doused a tour group from Boise, Idaho. It didn't matter. It was Frankie Kahana, and he had won the night. Well, it certainly sounds like Frankie's show was a success. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I don't think we saw the flame twirlers, did we?
Don't worry about it, Murray. I'll juggle matches for you later. It's the same effect.
Well, I could really care less about Frankie. I'm just glad that he came through for Carla and she was able to keep her job.
Oh, speak of the devil. Hi there, dear.
Hi.
How are you?
Carla.
Oh,
Lisa, hi.
How are you?
Good.
Hi,
Good to see you. Sit down.
Thank you.
Hi there, Lise. How are you?
So listen, Carla, you should be getting a couple pay raises for what you pulled off with Frankie's show, right?
Well, I did get a substantial bonus check this week, which I'm going to immediately endorse to you guys.
Oh, no, don't be ridiculous. We're billing straight away.
Right, and if he knows what's good for him, he'll pay it and keep his mouth shut.
Great.
So, Lisa, what brings you around these parts?
Well, actually, I have some great news for Cody.
Me? You got good news for me?
Yeah. Well, remember those songs you gave me to look at?
Yeah, let's talk about that later.
No,
Okay,
this is
let's talk
great.
about that later,
This is
please,
great.
later.
Anyway, I showed them to some friends of mine at the college, and I think we might have sold one for you.
That is great, Cody.
You sold one of my songs? My songs? You sold one? That's terrific.
You know, I hope it's Sandals in the Sand, because that's one of my I always cry when I hear the lyric is so beautiful. Sandals in the sand.
No,
Come on, tell me.
actually, we didn't sell the whole song. We sold the melody. The people that bought the song are going to change the lyrics.
Oh, well, who cares, you know? I mean, they can write anything they want. The point is somebody appreciates my work.
Well, figure that one out.
Well, who bought it anyway? Probably Michael Jackson, maybe? Kenny Rogers?
Purina.
What?
The dog food people?
Well, actually, your song's going to be used in a cat food commercial, but believe me when I tell you, it is darling. Really cute.
Meow, 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 meow.
Thank you.